Okay, we're fucking doing it. Uh, I'm about to make some of the biggest mistakes, one of the biggest mistakes of my life from here on out. We're reading Doctor Who Twitter. Ah, boy. Expect some very, very, very terrible things to come from this. Let's do this. I know you can, that's the idea. Alright, let's read some of these. Some of these takes from people. This is unfiltered and unedited, so I don't know what's going to show up on the screen. This is probably a mistake. Well, we're doing more mistakes. Yes. Yes. This stream was a mistake. I've barely started it, I already know. Let's just start looking into some of these. There's some nice art by somebody. That's nice. Here's to the greatest Who TARDIS. That's debatable. Oh, fuck, I forgot to set this to live chat. I'm going to need to do that. I think I set it to live chat anyway. No, it's on top chat. There we are. Live chat's on. It's the better chat by far. So I can't... oh, fuck, I should fix that. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to apologize if anything weird shows up on the screen. That's just Twitter for you. I haven't obviously checked what's going to show up. So yeah, let's take a look. That's John Bishop on the set of the TARDIS. Do you want to hear what he has to say? I don't know if the audio will come through. It'll probably come through my microphone. And probably much louder than I anticipated, but still. Let's see what bad takes we can find. Funny Doctor Who joke. Haha, hilarious. What are the worst things Seven has done? I want to know what comes to mind for people. I don't know. Maybe blowing up Skaro because your enemies just stole a piece of Time Lord technology. The greatest TARDIS is when you close your eyes in a car and end up somewhere else. I mean, that was me as a child. "17 years ago today, the BBC announced that Billie Piper would be playing new Doctor Who companion Rose Tyler. To this day, she remains one of the greatest and most beloved actors to ever join the show. I hope Palix doesn't see that." Yes, we are immediately that immediately gets followed up with Jodie Whittaker laughing at that post. God's sake. This is well, I misread that as Bulgarius, but whatever, let's see. Okay, so far it isn't bad. Not yet, anyway. So far it isn't bad. Wow, that's not Doctor Who. That's also not Doctor Who. Okay, I don't know who runs the Doctor Who, not the Doctor Who. Well, yeah, it is technically the Doctor Who account, but still, the American Doctor Who account. But I can only imagine it's some underpaid fan who's just told, I don't know, every day or every couple of hours, just post a little meme, a little gif onto our feed, so that fans everywhere can go, oh my god, I love this scene. Come on, lads. Who? Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay. Bike or motorcycle? Who would win? I mean, Tom up in the top left corner, looking like he's very happy because he's about to run somebody over. Practicing for Shadow, of course. Sylvester top middle. It looks like he really doesn't want to be there, and I dare say I don't blame him. Paul, top right, looking like I don't even know what expression this is. Look at this. Look at this face. What sort of an expression is that? I don't even know. He looks half stoned. Tennant looking like he's about to murder somebody over here. Smith looking disappointed in all your recent actions. He's like that parent that you try really, really hard to impress, and they're just not happy. That's what he looks like. And then you've got Clara here, who looks like she's trying to be supportive but can't be, so she's faking it as best she can. And then you've got Jodie, who just Jodie's standard happy face looks like she wants to kill somebody. That's about all there needs to be said on that. Let's take a look at this. A family. Yeah, that's pretty much Series 6. I didn't like Series 6. Yeah, that's not Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Jodie Whittaker is such a badass. That's debatable. That's very debatable. Oh yeah, I liked that tweet. Okay, that's not Doctor Who, but that is fucking terrifying. I don't know what that is. And I don't like what that is. Let's see. 13 doesn't regenerate. Amy and Rory reference. Dewan Master returns. Yes. For fuck's sake. That is exactly how the show is going to go from here on out. Let's not lie. Oh god, I hate that. Why does the image of Tom on the bike look like he definitely hasn't downloaded cheats from 2002? I mean, that, yeah. He's the sort of guy who would do that. Is the stream down or something? Let me check. Nope, it's still up. Don't know what's going on there. Anyway. Yeah, it's not Doctor Who. Ah, here it is. 17 years ago today, it was announced that Billie Piper would be playing Rose Tyler in the revival series of Doctor Who. New Who feels like that estranged cousin you have that when you were a kid, you were trying to connect with a lot, and over the years, they stopped really connecting with you. You know the one. You know that sibling that went off, did their own thing, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and you were sitting there going, "What the fuck has happened to this person?" That's effectively New Who. It went off in such a direction that it's gotten to the point where anytime I watch it, I question what I'm seeing. Like I'm not hating on fans of New Who by any stretch, but I'm just saying, New Who's fucking weird. Care for a jelly baby? If you can post it to my address, then yes. That's nice. I like that. If you've got Twitter, go like this, please. It looks lovely. Going to. Oh, they're writing Doctor Who. Okay. Hopefully they do a good job. Robert Valentine. Remember that name. Okay, remember that name. We'll see what Robert's done whenever it comes out. Bit more work done, but tonight's one of those where everything I do feels crap, so taking a break till the mood clears. God, I know how that feels. Capaldi do be looking angry, though. I mean, he always looked angry on Doctor Who. Vinette Robinson's performance as Rosa Parks is so powerful. By far the best Series 11 story, in my opinion. I mean, Rosa was one of those stories that started off really well, then within the last couple of minutes just veered off the deep end. But her performance was, apart from Bradley Walsh, she was the best actor in the thing, I would say. I don't know what that's about. Daily photo of David Tennant. Ah, yes, the worst incarnation of the Doctor. Well, near the end, anyway. He started off well, but nah, he wasn't mine. Wasn't my favorite Doctor. But yeah, Frazoid. Yeah, Frazoid. There you go. There's David Tennant. Oh, there's more of David. Wait, hang on a minute. Oh, why did they post the same image twice? That's a bit weird. Oh. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice art, but I'm questioning everything about what I'm seeing right now. Why? I don't know. I don't know. What am I looking at here? Why? Why? I mean, it's nice art, yes, but why? Why have they cross-dressed? Why? I don't know. And I don't know what that is, but it's got nothing to do with Doctor Who. Oh, there's John again. I've seen that same fucking clip like 20 times today. It's really weird. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, I know John Bishop's the new companion, but at the same time, you know. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, I don't think we need to read that. I think we can fast forward through that and that. Okay, there we are. Back into... Lads, if you ever want to see a more cursed image on the planet, yeah, if you haven't seen Doctor Who cursed images, this is one of them. I mean, I don't mind the idea of several doctors making a band, but there's something about this that's just... I don't know what it is, but it's so cursed. It's so fucking cursed. I don't like this. Okay, these aren't Doctor Who. Okay. John Bishop is giving us more Series 13 content than the BBC and Doctor Who social media team ever have in months. To be fair, that's like a load of people working with Sega and the Sonic news. Just, Sega don't tell you shit. Sega don't tell you shit. You kind of have to... You kind of have to guess what they're saying most of the time. Why wouldn't you watch Colony in Space on VHS? It's like... That sounds really specific now that I think about it. Somebody's gonna clip that and just turn that into a meme, I know. Why wouldn't you watch Colony in Space on VHS? It's like, oh shit, someone has stolen my copy of Colony in Space on VHS. I mean, it's very specific when you think about it. Also, I love how Jon Pertwee looks so fucking possessed right here. Just in this one photo, he looks possessed, like, oh shit, did I leave the beans in the oven? Then he's just got Roger Delgado as a master right beside him, looking at him like, bruh. No, bow ties are not. The soul of this man is his clothes. Yeah, well, bow ties may have been cool in 2010, but they're not cool now. Okay, that's not Doctor Who. Oh, hey, they made a model of the Hartnell TARDIS. That's very nice. I'm gonna darken my screen. I knew something was wrong there. I've been reading these memes for ages, and I haven't realized my microphone wasn't on. That's great. That's great. I've been chatting away to myself for the past, how long? 15 fucking minutes. And the mic wasn't on. Wow, that's great. That's great. That's lovely. Or at least it says it wasn't on. I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, no, it was on. That's just me being stupid. Have you watched Cybershell's new videos, and if so, what do you think about them? Yeah, I have, and it's not my thing. I'm not into Cybershell anymore. I thought I made that fucking obvious. Wait, so I have been on the past 15 minutes. Oh, okay, that's fine. Because I thought from an ad, and OBS tends to be a bit weird. Look what I just found in the loft. Ah yes, Doctor Who, the making of a television series. Or Sarah... How would you pronounce S-E-R-I? Would that be Siri or Sarai? Let me know in the chat. Which one sounds better, Siri or Sarai? Nothing comes to the stomachache. Hold on, nothing compares to the stomachache you get from laughing with your best friend. Jodie and Liz Shaw have never met. Jodie and Liz Shaw have never met. It's good artwork, yes, but if they've never met, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. You never know, but this is the former site of the Doctor Who experience, and a great loss it was. Oh god, I forgot that scene existed. Hold on. We've come across fan fiction. we've come across fan fiction, guys. Here we go. I smiled as she gave one oh god. Cries aye, well done, Cuddy Sark, and in an instant all was dark. I don't know what that was, but it's better than some fanfiction I've read. Yes. Okay, so we got Sarah Jane wanting to shoot the shit out of somebody. Can somebody turn this image into a meme, please? Obviously, credit Who Time UK, but please turn this image into a meme. Somebody do that. Turn it into a meme. Post it somewhere and have the hashtag penis as the hashtag so I can find it. In fact, if I could put that in the chat. Use that hashtag. Somebody turn this into a meme. This one image into a meme. Put it into a video and add the hashtag penis. Please. How many people are even watching at this point? Just out of curiosity. 4? Yes. That's what I thought. Hey, Big Finish, can I have a... God, this fucking vortex, that looks nice. I like that. It looks very like the Tom Baker one. Oh, bro, that looks cool. Oh, hey, I'm giving that a like. Okay, Odd, let me know. I'll find it in a bit. Ah, here we are. This month's Doctor Who magazine tweets sports this Dragonfire inspired cover. Loving the colours on it. Why is it blue though? Like, I get it. It's Ice World, right? And it's supposed to be white. Yeah, I get it, but fire implies blue. No, fire implies red, not blue. So, like, I know it's ice, and there's... Yeah, I know that Dragonfire, right, set on an ice planet, I can imagine. Yeah, okay. White and blue, ice, whatever. But still, playing with fire implies red. So why is it blue? Yesterday was the biggest run yet. Doctor Who won. What's this? Big Finish cover contest. I don't know about that. The soul of this man is his clothes. No, I find it funny that it says the soul of this man is his clothes, and yet both the female doctors are here. I'm just saying, you could probably change that just to be more inclusive, I suppose. Yeah, we don't talk about who knew. Why it blue? Why would you have it blue? Exactly. Let's see what's here. Here's 2 covers to compete. Let's take a look at this. Ah, yes, I forgot. These are from both... Would you believe me if I said that these 2 were by the same company? mean, it could have been cold fire, but still. But look at these, right? Look at this. And look at this. These are made by the same company, as far as I can remember. Yeah, that's quite the jump. Oh yeah, we've got a Doctor Who quote account with the GIFs. Ah yes. More images, John fucking Bishop from that one video. Oh yeah, Nyssa with a gun. That is literally the most iconic image in all of Doctor Who. Josh Snurs will tell you that. Alex Kingston with the Ruby's Curse. The Ruby's Curse was a one-off joke in Doctor Who. It's a one-off joke in the Matt Smith era. Of course, it would be the sort of thing that they would wait, I don't know, X amount of years to come back. I think it was 2012. I think it was 2012 that it came out. Was the episode that they referenced the Ruby's Curse in. And then, I don't know, 6 years later... 6 years later, after... And no, not even 6 years later. Yeah, it might have been 6 years later, whenever it came out. Maybe 2018, maybe 2021, I don't know. But whatever it was, whatever amount of time later, they then publish a book based about it. It's like... Frazoid will pretty much confirm this. Star Wars does that kind of thing a lot. They reference one tiny, tiny little detail, and then it becomes its whole... is part of the bigger expanded universe, because somebody out there thought, oh shit, we've got loads of storytelling potential. That's it there, yeah? 40 years of lore, and all jokes and anything in the background gets a novel. Can I just point out, right? Everyone here looks normal, except Peter. Look at all their happy, grinning faces. Look at Adric. Look at... I can't remember his character's name. Look at Nyssa. Now look at Peter Davison as the Doctor. You can tell he doesn't want to be there. Much like everyone on Doctor Who Twitter, let's not lie. Again, not Doctor Who. I love that image. That's the best image. The best image from all of Who. Just the Cyberman smoking, yes. You know what I'm thinking, right? Stephen Moffat is probably going to come out of retirement and write a story based on the smoking Cyberman. He's probably going to write an entire fucking, I don't know, expanded universe trilogy set of graphic novels with the fucking smoking Cyberman. I mean, they already had a Cyberman as a companion. You're using that for later. Don't give in to the fucking... Don't do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the fact that... that's a nice shot, but still. Christopher Eccleston now does the audio dramas. From what I've heard, they aren't very good. Except for the fact that Eccleston says, ha ha ha, you're a nerd, in the middle of one of them. So that's nice. That's actually quite the collection, hot damn. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I never liked that line, the anyone for Dodgems line. I never liked that line. It didn't really seem doctorish for me. It seemed like he was more or less taking the piss. Like, you can tell he didn't give a shit. Make your own adventure with Doctor Who. I feel your pain. I feel your pain, Colin. Odd, if you're still there, when you're making the meme video, can you put this in it? Please. Because that is terrifying. Oh god, look at the Rani. Oh my, yes. This is cursed. That's very cursed. I'm copying the link to that so I can find that later and make memes from it. These three masters got the chance to shine in Doctor Who Dark Days. What is Doctor Who Dark Days? If anybody's seen it, Because I didn't pay much attention. Yeah, I love the fact that Blink is held up as one of the... Of course, okay. You know there would be a trilogy explaining why the Cyberman smokes. It would take about 3 novels just to explain it. Yes. Novel 1, the Cyberman walks into Sainsbury's. Novel 2, he buys the cigarette packet in the lighter. Novel 3, he smokes it. Best trilogy. No, but here's the thing, right? Doctor Who has nearly 60 years worth of continuity, right? The most basic of people just watch Blink and then assume that's the show. One random David Tennant episode. It's like watching Solo in Star Wars and assuming that everything else is exactly like Solo. That's what irritates me. Because Blink as an episode, it's good, but it's not incredibly Doctor Who-y. So holding that up as a benchmark over the rest of the franchise, don't do that, because it's not even the best example. And yet people like to jerk off to it like it's the greatest thing on TV. Like, come on, lads. Come on. Oh god, look at Tom. God, look at that face. I know that feeling, Tom. I know that feeling. Anyway, no, there's a review from the Ark in Space. Do you still like Sonic? Yes, but I'm not going to be talking about it on this channel all that much. I will be talking about it, but it's not going to be every single video. Because what will be the point in that? I just realised I've been streaming for how long? 28 minutes, and I haven't once shelled this to my server. I probably should. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shell that to the server. BRB. Okay, here we are. That should do it. That should do it. Right, okay. I know one thing can't explain a franchise or multiple years of lore. Yeah, because here's the thing, right? People just assume that, because it's just a minor thing. Because it's a minor thing, it won't be very important. And you'd be right to assume that. But then you've got these whole league of Uber fans that think, I don't know, Sylvester McCoy wearing a fucking headscarf would need... fucking Sylvester McCoy wearing a headscarf would need 25 novels worth of explanation. It's like, guys, he's just wearing a piece of clothing. It's like, oh, the lore and the detail. And it's like, no. No, it's not Doctor Who. Name the Doctor Who episode. Yes, the Person in the Shadows, the best episode. Doctor Who rankings. Hyde or The Runaway Bride? Well, Hyde wasn't very good, and The Runaway Bride was a Tennant story, so I'm gonna go with The Runaway Bride. Oh, here, look at that. Look at that. There we go, the better story by far. Apparently, again, not Doctor Who. Look at Tennant. Tennant looks like he wants to kill somebody. And then you've got... He looks like he's going to break through the screen, strangle somebody, leave them for dead in the middle of time and space, and just not take any responsibility because he's the Time Lord victorious. No. Just no. What are your thoughts on No Place? I haven't listened to it. Also, can I just say, this is the best moment in the entirety of that story, because you have him begin to turn into the Wirren, right? And then you just look at his face. That face says a lot. How do you join the server? Well, I did put a link at the... Or he's just taking a good shit. I mean... Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It does look like he's taking a good shit. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, how do I join the server? Well, are you over 13? That's the first thing I've got to ask. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Kermit slowly takes over your body. Oh shit, guys, I'm going to become Kermit the Frog. Oh fuck. What's your favourite 11th Doctor season, the first one? That's all I see. I mean, true, yes. I mean, the one thing I can kind of praise Jodie's first series for is the cinematography. The writing is just... We don't talk about the writing. I forgot that this was a thing. Like, this account was funny for a couple of posts. But then after that, it just went off the deep end. We're gonna skip the polls. Time Heist. Oh yeah, I forgot that episode was a thing. Look at Capaldi's face. He's just looking at the state of the show and going, Matt, why are you still a fan of this program? And I'm only still a fan of this program because it has a good episode every couple of years. When they have more chicken nuggets at McDonald's. Oh shit, gotta run, boys. Oh god, yeah, I remember this. I remember the Dalek story. I know that this isn't to do with it, but I remember the Dalek story that was had a Jodie in it, Resolution. I was bored by it mostly because the problem with Jodie's era of Doctor Who isn't the fact that they try to lean a particular way when talking about it, because, I mean, you can have your political opinions, that's fine, go ahead, do what you want, but the problem with it with most of her era so far is that it's just boring. Like, every episode feels like filler. That and Ryan, this guy here, the character who's supposed to have dyspraxia, every other episode doesn't have it. It's like, why would you introduce that as a character trait if you're not going to follow through with it? This is a cursed image right here. Let me just put it like this, right? Late Series 4 Tennant. Like, nearing the end of his run, he's just really, really hard to watch. Like, he's just... he just isn't funny most of the time. In his later years, he just comes across like a dick. Like, if you look at Tom, right? Tom at least tries to make a situation funny, like in this case here, right? But here, Tennant's just like, hey, look at me, I can walk anywhere and not give a shit about how I appear. What do you think? And it's like, Tennant, please. Oh boy. Oh dear. I completely forgot they had this. Okay, so for those of you who aren't in the know, in order to regenerate Colin to Sylvester, because Colin didn't come back, they put Sylvester in a wig and put the effects on his face. And he looked like this in the storyline, right? And it looks so bad. This is Matt Smith when he's about to defeat people with facts and logic, Shapiro style. I love how the Doctor and the Master's relationship goes from this, two gentlemanly Time Lords having a debate and him wanting to kill him, to the Master wanting to do BDSM on Tennant, and then Jodie and Sasha just staring at each other, and it's like, why? The correct Doctor Who ranking. You didn't include the classic series, therefore your opinion does not matter. I'm sorry and my bad mean the same thing except at a funeral. Yep. Yep, that's true. Hello, Banshee. Oh god. Some of these tweets are just so bad. Like, they're bad and they're boring. You know, I was expecting them to be an awful lot more controversial. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm going to type Doctor Who bad in here, right? I'm going to type Doctor Who bad, and we'll see what we get. Maybe Doctor Who Twitter isn't bad after all. That's a lie. I know Tennant from the early seasons is my favourite Doctor, but later, no, yes. Okay, let's skip that. In fact, you know what? In order to make this funny, let's take a look. Oh yes, I forgot about this. I saw this, right? This is the kill count of every Doctor in the show. Now, you'll notice the 0.5 and 0.8. This is alongside other Doctors as well, so it's, if the 7th did this, he was working with 5 other Doctors as well, 8 other Doctors, 5, whatever, right? So it's split between different incarnations. But take a look at this. This is the kill count that the Doctor has, and that everybody says that the Doctor's a pacifist. He is kind of a pacifist, but he's also kind of not a pacifist. So I just want to point that out. I just want to point that out. If I was to look up the name of the showrunner, and if I was to type Chibnall bad in here, we'd get some very interesting tweets. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Chibnall bad. Let's take a look. I don't see any of Doctor Who as bad. That's fair. That's not a good take, lads. Because here's the thing, right? You can like a show. I feel you can like a show, but be able to admit that certain episodes haven't aged very well, or that there is stuff in the show that is bad. You can dislike things in your favourite programme. Okay? Right? Now, having said that, you can't say that there's none of the show is bad. You can't say that. The amount of grief I see Chibnall and Jodie get makes me sit and think if any of era or episode is something I would call bad, and I can't bring myself to disagree. Okay, okay, let's see. I didn't vote on this, by the way. That's the one that it's automatically stuff. It's automatically done. The Chibnall era is still bad. Let's see. Not everything has to be taken super seriously. If this was in the RTD era, people would have loved it. Now, here's the thing, right? The Doctor is able to do the Empire Strikes Back maneuver, flick the Sonic out of her pocket, and release herself, right? But a load of people don't like that. I mean, I remember seeing that, and I didn't really like it either, because it didn't make sense. Here's the thing, I've got a point here, right? I'm just waiting for the inevitable fans who use a video as an argument to justify why Chibnall bad and declare they win. Because here's the thing, right? You can say any showrunner is bad, but there's some people who just wait to find a video where somebody actively criticizes an era of the program and then go, ha ha, showrunner bad, and it's like, that's not how it works. You can criticize what they write, yes, but actively pointing the finger and going, story bad, so showrunner bad, I mean, that's not true. Like, Chibnall did do some good stuff in Doctor Who, before he got handed the showrunner role. It's just when he was given the showrunner role, he wrote rubbish. He wrote rubbish. I love that the RTD era often leaves subtle questions unanswered. No, that's not something you really should love. I found that irritating at the time. I found that very irritating. Everything isn't explained through exposition, letting your imagination run wild. Now I was just left at the end of that going, oh, who are they supposed to be? Oh yes, I saw this video, right? It's 5 hours long, okay? It's one of the... Yeah, this is the thing, right? I know a lot of people who like this. They saw this video and went, this video 5 hours long, I can watch that. If you get the same people to watch a movie, they'll be like, oh, I don't have the attention span for it. And it's like, well, which is it? Excuse me a second, I'm going to fade to black here, I'll be right back. And I'm back. At least I think you can still hear me anyway. The reason they don't explain everything is for novels of future points. I mean, yes! Yes, that's what they do. Also, JXE is the person who made the 5 hour long video, so I'd recommend watching it if you have 5 hours to spare. If you don't, watch it in bits. But yeah, that's the thing, right? There's some writers that assume, oh, if we don't fill that in, people won't accuse us of bad writing, we can just explain it away in expanded media. But here's the thing, right? What if your show or your film or whatever isn't going to get expanded media? Right? Let's assume. Play along with this idea for a minute. Let's explore this idea. Let's say that you've come up with a program. Let's say it's a fairly popular enough thing, right? But it's not incredibly popular. And you write an episode, and you don't explain one of the things in it. You say, oh, there's going to be an expanded media thing, I'm going to put it in there. But every attempt you make to get an expanded, people to buy into the idea of an expanded thing doesn't work. Let's say that happens, right? Well, then, you can't just leave it hanging there, expecting to fill it in later. You can't do that. Because then, people are just going to accuse you of not knowing how to tell a story. Right? I mean, okay, maybe there were extra things by the time that, Russell wrote those two things. But, you know, if it was somebody else, they'd get criticised for it. Yet when Russell T Davies does it, people are like, oh, it's fine. It's like, no, it's not fine. Just gonna close my door here, give me a wee second. Hopefully there won't be too much background noise after that, but still. Yeah, it's just general bad. Also, I love this image here, because you've got Yaz and you've got Ryan. You're genuinely invested. And then you've got Bradley Walsh's Graham. He's just sitting there going, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I'm just gonna react. I mean, I feel bad for... I don't feel that Bradley Walsh was given too much of... He wasn't really told what to do. So he just acted and filled in bits when he could. And the director just said, yeah, leave that in. Yeah, there's a thing. There's a tweet that's defending... There's a tweet defending JXE. Because some people went after Jay's video, assuming that everything he was saying was Chibnall bad. Which isn't true. You know what? I'm going to look up and see if there's... I'm going to look up and see if there's Moffat bad. To see if anybody made the same thing. The best Stephen Moffat story. The one with Alex Kingston. having a lot of sexual tension with David Tennant. Yes, it's the best fucking best fucking best fucking episode of Doctor Who that Stephen Moffat wrote. Not, but yeah, again, I would doubt that that is the best Moffat story. I love how when Moffat was brought in to be Doctor Who's showrunner, everyone was like, he's a safe pair of hands. And he did reasonably well, then he just stopped caring. And once he stopped caring, people were just like, oh, Moffat's doing crap, he's bad, Moffat bad, Moffat's a terrible, he's a hack, he's appealing to politicals or whatever. And it's like, Moffat really doesn't give a shit. Like, when has he cared for fan criticism? You know? And the same, this, not really the same thing, but a different thing's happening with Chibnall, in that when he was announced, people thought, oh, he's going to do a better job than Moffat. Wait and you see. Forgetting that the Chibnall was the same guy who wrote all the filler stories in previous seasons. So, of course, you can expect his era to feel a little flat. But the fact that the morals are out the window is why people are saying Chibnall bad. Moffat bad! Bad! Love how it says Moffat bad. Even though A, you've got an image from a Moffat story here. B, you've got an image of a Moffat story here. And a number of their own tweets here. Except for these ones. These are all Chibnall ones. What the fuck is he watching? What the I don't know what any of this is. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to read that again. But there's a lot of stuff out there, which is of Moffat. But why would you say Moffat bad? There's a lot of fairly just average tweets here, right? But there's a lot of just normal tweets here, which is not what I was looking for, but still. There's this tweet again. Let's see what else is here. What's the most underrated episode of Doctor Who? Now, I'm gonna point out something here, right? The BBC account is very, very based. And they're also very ballsy. Because they pose the question, what is the most underrated episode of Doctor Who? And, of course, them being the BBC, they're going to be very, very biased. Right? And I just want to see if anybody hates Tennant's Doctor as much as I do. Hello, Vontek. Well, at least later Tennant's Doctor, anyway. Also, Tennant with long hair makes him look like, I don't know, he looks like kind of like a hobo with hair like that. You know what? Let's go looking through my own. Let's go looking through my own tweets on this account, right? Let's look at my own ones. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm taking this very seriously. I forgot about that one. I haven't looked at my own account for ages. Oh god, starting to get into Blake 7, of course, definitely. You should check out Blake 7, please. Please. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at my own tweets. They'll probably say a 13th Doctor episode. I mean, yeah. Let's take a look at my own tweets, okay? If I can find the thread that I did. Yes. Disco, to which I reply with this stupid thing. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's see. Can I describe yourself using three Star Trek characters? Fucking Brum. Nightmarish Brum. If anybody remembers Brum, I'll be surprised. Fucking Tengu's younger brother. Fuck. And Rhubarb. Okay, if I can find the thread. This is what I call entertainment. Yes! Yes! Okay, if I can find the thread where I just shit on Tennant. Oh, God. I need to find that thread. Again, for everybody who is confused by all the stuff that isn't Doctor Who on my thread, definitely look into Blake 7. I'm not joking. It's a good show. Brum is based. Brum is very based. No, seriously, get looking into Blake 7 if you can. It's one of those shows. Heck, if I need time to fill in what I'm doing here, if I need time and I need to fill stuff in, I could just read my blog. If anybody's interested in that. Just my review of Blake 7, I could read that. Went to the planet Mars today. No, I won't elaborate. Yes. I hate the fact I left the fucking watermark in. I hate my photoshops. Where's the... Yes. These legs used to definitely be longer. Okay, look at this image here, okay? Right, got that? To which I reply with this. I am such a based man. Can we make the 24th of May Cowboy Kermit Day? Can we make the 24th of May Cowboy Kermit Day? Please, in the chat, please. We need this. Come on. Also, Avon is the best character in Blake 7. You can't convince me otherwise. Yes. The Adventures of Employee Man. He gets up in the morning. He goes to work, does his job, goes home and goes to bed. Here's what society calls a loner. My powers have doubled since we last met, count. 2 times 0 is still 0. Hello again, Big Yoshi. Hold on, let's see. I'm looking through my own tweets at the minute. Yeehaw, bitch. I'm looking through my own tweets at this point, and they're so based. They are so based. If I can find the forgot about this one. If I can find... Yes, next episode, what the fuck. Yes. If I can I forgot about that. If I can find the thread I did. If I can find the thread I did. Where is the... Yes. Sometimes I think about this image. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I just want to point this out for anybody who's in the chat. Yeah, this is an actual thing. And if you think it's weird, yes it is. That is the only correct, it's the only correct image. I'm trying to find the thread. Where is the thread? Where the fuck's the thread? I can't... Where is the thread? Oh yes. Movie Doctor Who is very based. If I can find the fucking thread. It's getting close. We're nearly at the thread. Yes! It wasn't back then. Remember, lifespans were shorter, bruh. Yes. Quote for the ages. Reality is often disappointing, yes. Okay, I want to point this one out, right? When Capaldi was cast, they were making him out to be this great, big, dark, bombastic doctor, right? This is literally his first word. And he pulls this face. Reality is often disappointing. Okay, this is the Capaldi thread. Oh yeah, this is the Capaldi thread. Where's the one? Where's the one? I need to find the one that's oh. I need to find the one of Tennant if I can find it. We're getting close. We're getting close. Okay, we're into Smith now. If I can find the Tennant thread where I just used images that made fun of him. I just want you to look at this image here, okay? I want to let that settle in for a minute. Let's take a look at everything that's in this image here, okay? First and foremost, that fucking hair. Like, good God, man. Okay, there's that. I want to see. Are they going to? No, they aren't. They aren't going to limit the stream. Okay, look at that hair, my man. What do they do to you? Okay, in this face. Okay, in this expression, what do you see? Happiness, glee. He's smirking because he's got dirt on you and he's going to use it in the fucking legal system. The fact that it says I talk makes that even more scary. And that's not a sonic screwdriver, mate. That's a fucking Dodie that a baby uses. That's terrifying. I need to find the Tennant thread. Okay, here's the Tennant thread. Here is the Tennant thread. 10th Doctor images that make me die inside. Here we go. Also, the fact I used an image of Noel Clarke really didn't age well, and I'm not going to explain why unless nobody knows. Yes, it is. It is indeed Rushy. Or should I? Well, actually, no, I won't say his name. 9, maybe 10 years old. Also, can I just say, this fucking quote really irks me. And I don't know why. It really irks me. Okay, the implication of this quote. Okay. This fucking image is so cursed on so many levels, alright? For those of you who don't know what Doctor Who is, and are probably seeing this this image, this beautifully terrifying image, I want you to focus on everything that's in this photograph. Okay? I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute. I'm just gonna leave this on the screen for an uncomfortably long period of time. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Let me know when you're weirded out by it. Then I'll take it off. But until then, this is staying on the screen. Because there are so many things about this image that are cursed. The laws of no! Just Tennant's expression. The fact that for some reason his Adam's apple is really Why is his Adam's apple really prominent in this photograph? Maybe it's the lighting, I don't know, but it really irks me. And then you just got the Master just simping over Tennant in this fucking image. It's so anyway, I'm just gonna take it off. Yes, my favourite Doctor Who went from great from season 1 and 2 to what the fuck to the end after the God Complex. Yes. This image. Okay, there's something about the fact that Tennant is doing that stare while also wearing nothing, which makes it incredibly cursed. So bad. I don't even need to say anything at this point. It's so bad. It is so bad. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that haircut. Also, what would you do? What would you do if this was the last thing you saw before you died? What would you do? Because I don't know. I really, really don't know. If that was the last thing I saw before I died, I'd probably be glad it was over, to be fair. Because with an expression like that, you know, it's really, really, really bad. Chat seems to be very delayed. It does. Let me look in the thing here. Doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem. Stream health 27. What does that mean? Find a better god. No, don't tell me how to live my life. I've got 3 pings. Hold on a minute. Gotta fade to black and then see what they are. Okay, it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. Also, cheers to Rushy. Oh yeah, I forgot to make Rushy a mod. There we go. I also pinned this to the chat purely because then people who are watching, because people who are watching will then know that the chat's delayed. Thanks, but I follow the Mandalorian creed. I mean, well, it's better religion than some. Okay, where's the... Oh god, yes. This one quote, okay? If Matt Smith made that quote on Doctor Who today, he'd be cancelled for it. Right? He'd be cancelled for it. But he didn't because it was 2013. And saying this, well, I didn't really have as many repercussions back then. Also, this is the best reaction to that. That one didn't age quite so well. Let's take a look. There's a 9th Doctor thread. Yes, lovely. If you see this in your dreams tonight, know that I sent him. I'm looking at some of these really, really stupid images. See, look at this. Preferred qualifications. Master's degree. Oh, hell yeah, I want to become the master. And you shall. I forgot to like that. I'm going to like that now. Also, some of the images of the Doctors in the in the expanded universe are really, really weird. Like, I could just... That's why I was able to make so many threads of the Doctor just looking... The Doctor just looking weird. Also, this will forever be my mood. I would set that as my profile picture if I could. I would, but I've already got Reggie in the corner there, so not really willing to lose him just yet. Frazoid, I'm gonna send you the link for that because he's an IRL friend. I'm gonna send Frazoid the link for that and just... Because you can find it here. Okay, I'm going to put the link in the chat there. You can make memes with this image if you want. I'm going to send Frazoid that image because I know he can make tons of memes from that. Okay, so I'm going to explain this, right? I sent this image to Palix Ohm. And he said you should pair that with the image of Ace in the leather costume. And thus it looks like Sylvester's doing the big nut. There's so many cursed images throughout Doctor Who. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. There are some really, really cursed ones. Why did I make these? Why did I make this thread? Also, Colin as the Joker is probably the best thing I've made in a while. Let's see what else is here, okay? Let's go back to looking up bad Doctor Who tweets. And then I'll use that to finish off. Let's take a look. Yes, Tom is doing the French girls pose. Let's see. Here, guys. I don't know what it is, right? But this image here, I don't like this. I don't like this. And I don't know why. I don't like this. This is a very bad image. This is no. Let's see what else is here. If there's any bad takes. Also, shit, I didn't realize that Matt Smith's hair changed so much. Like, look at his hairstyle here. Then look at it here. It's like two different styles. It's like a completely different person. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Again, it's far more obvious here. You look at his hair in this. Look at the way it's been parted. It looks at least like it's been blow dried. Yet in here, it looks far more like it's been brushed. Like, it can't just be me, right? Can't just be me. Also, yeah, the chat is really delayed. What the fuck is wrong with this? Is a droidic a Dalek? Ugh. Oh, now I see where it's from. That still looks cursed. That still looks really cursed. I don't like that. Also, look at the Chad Pertwee running up the fucking Oh, this has been colorized with what's it called? Ramanai. Look at the faces. Them's some crispy looking faces. Hot damn. Also, this one image will forever make me laugh. It's kind of like a little kid talking to his dad. It's like, hey dad, can I have some advice, dad? And, you know, the dad is just standing there going, why did I raise such a failure? I'm going to keep going until I start getting bored, which is going to be very, very soon. In fact, it's going to be really soon. Okay, seeing that, I think I've seen enough. That's enough for me. Yeah, I think we're done here. Alright, well, see yous.